Well, everybody, I'm back. It's been a very good hiatus. I am here with fellow YouTuber for Clutch City Sports Entertainment. How's it going, my guy?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I had a epiphany today because we all know that there are these rumors going on about Watson. We know Adam, Shefty's just he basically has a stick up his ass. He's just telling them whatever they want to say. They're trying to convince Watson himself that he should be traded to us, and it got me thinking because there are some fans, dude, that really do want to trade Deshaun Watson. So I came up with this today: the best scenario for the Houston Texans if they do decide to trade Watson. This is going to be probably the first and last time I do this, but it's going to be a fun video to talk about because we know Watson's not going to get traded, but the hypothetical, the what if is always fun. So check this out, Niche. Deshaun Watson has been linked with the New York Jets, right?
Yeah,
There was even a short little show on HBO that a husband had passed away and the wife was crying and the wife was saying it was those goddamn Jets, and one night he screamed Watson, and then she's like I don't even know what like what that means. And then the guy to her left goes, well, that's probably means Deshaun Watson, who he passed up. So he has been mentioned by the Jets. So why not trade him to the Jets? But here's what I need, Anish. I need your two first round picks this year and your second round pick this year. I need your two first round picks next year and your second round pick next year as well. And also, I want Quentin Williams. So you're getting four first round picks, two second round picks. Right now, you have the number two pick in the overall draft. And then this is where it gets interesting. And then you look at Detroit,
yeah,
and they had the number seventh overall pick. And if I'm Nick Casario, I'm telling them, hey, look, you want to get a new quarterback, you want to rebuild with a new head coach. I had the number two pick. Let's swap. I need your first this year. I need your second this year. I need a first next year, and I need Matthew Stafford. Now you have gotten a plethora of first round picks. You're gonna have three this year, three the next year, two second round. I'm sorry, three second round picks this year, including your own, and then probably three next year. And then you get Matthew Stafford, who at 32, probably 33, can still play. We know he's going to give you about 3,500 to 4,000 yards, along with 28 plus touchdowns. Matthew Stafford is a damn good quarterback. Let's not get it twisted. But I think, Anish, that this is the best case scenario for the Houston Texans if they do decide to trade Watson. What do you think?
honestly, I think the Jets offer is the most, like the best one out of the three because of that number two overall draft pick in which we could, either draft Fields or Wilson, get that new young quarterback that Eric Bieniemy hopefully is going to coach up. Or honestly, I'd rather have Brady coach up that guy. But honestly,
Hmm.
trading Watson isn't honestly the craziest idea ever because we saw this year that even at Watson playing at an MVP level, the team still went 4-12. That just shows how not much talent we have on the roster. And so trading Deshaun Watson would immediately fill those holes on the roster, especially on the defense side. And I like what you said with the Jets with the Quinton Williams. Like he has a lot of potential. And if we can somehow sneak in Marcus May in there, that would be really good too. Get that safety help. And I mean, franchise quarterbacks are hard to come by. That's why the idea of discussing the Watson trade is so preposterous. But yeah, the Lions trade is pretty good too. I mean, I'm not too high on it as like the Dolphins or the Jets trades, but Matthew Stafford could be really intriguing as well.
I think that's the way you got to go because even if you do get all those picks from the Jets, I still don't think it's enough. And when you bring in a team like Detroit who are desperately trying to rebuild, that second overall pick is going to be appealing to them. They want to get rid of Matthew Stafford. I think Matthew Stafford has I'm not sure how many years he has left, but the possibility of getting potential six first round picks, four second round picks, a great defensive lineman in Quentin Williams, and then you're getting a quarterback who is proven for the next 2 to 3 years, and he's gonna be good for the next 2 to 3 years because we know how he can play. I don't see any scenario that you don't like this. I think if the Texans do decide to trade Watson, that has to be the way to go because you shore up your defense with getting Quentin Williams. Yes, you lose the great Deshaun Watson, and we love Deshaun Watson. It's going to be a hard day if we decide to trade him, but we're not really giving Stafford a lot of credit here on all the good things he has done. And with the new coach coming in, I don't know, man. This it looks intriguing to me. I love the future aspect of it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Stafford is a very underrated quarterback. I think because he plays in Detroit for the Detroit Lions, he gets very slept on. But I think he's easily a top 10 quarterback. I mean Watson, I'd say is like top five arguably. But yeah, I mean the Stafford getting Stafford would be like you said, pretty interesting. I mean, do you want to talk about the Dolphins trade scenario where
No,
like
I don't like that. I don't like the Dolphin scenario,
Xavier
whatever,
Howard?
whatsoever.
I
Xavier
mean, we
Howard excites me,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. That's the only thing that. But I think it's
but
going to be a more so like oriented trade rather than player trade
but
because
they're gonna
Casero.
give you Tua though. They're gonna give you Tua, and they're gonna
That is
think that whoa, Tua is a he was a high draft pick last year. Why wouldn't you want Tua? No, we don't want Tua because he really didn't look like he could beat out Ryan Fitzpatrick.
that is a good point. But the thing is, we all thought Josh Allen was pretty like a bust, looking like a bust last year, and then this year he just like surged into a top five quarterback this year, MVP candidate, and something that Dabo did or whatever. But I think it's too early to write off rookies. I think we need to give them time. But I agree with you. I'm not a huge fan of Tua, but it isn't one of the worst trade offers out there. But yeah, I agree with you for the most part. Yeah.
I mean, I really think it's going to be the New York or Miami. Oh, if it does just happen, I think it's going to be New York or Miami. I don't think any other team has the type of assets that those other two does. But I mean, at the end of the day, is Miami a big market? Yes, it is. Is New York a big market? It sure as hell is. Um, you know, we know that David, Deshaun's agent, is trying very hard. Um, we know they're not happy with ownership. So it's just gonna be a ride in the news, dude. I want to thank you for coming on. I called you out of the blue, so you stepped up, man. I freaking loved it. This was great. We're gonna have to do it again,